You're listening to Monco Radio, where music and minds meet.
It's time to get in the ring with DJD Cougs.
Yes, it is. It's time to get in the ring here with DJD Cougs here. It's a nice but cold Friday morning here on Monco Radio, where music reminds me at Montgomery County Community College. It is Friday, January 27th, 7 days into the Donald Trump presidency, if you would.
Yeah, if you would believe it. And apparently there's an article about people regretting that they voted for him.
Yes, including myself.
Which I probably just sip tea as in Kermit the Frog flow. This is Beast Mike. I'm not actually in studio today. I'm slightly under the weather, but I should be straight from Monday's Lounge.
Yep.
It is, yeah, but it's people regret that decision, and I look at you, I look at everyone who's and laugh, basically. So today it's Rumble centric. We're dealing with the Royal Rumble today. That's kind of the major story.
But first, major breaking news last night. A little Observer Radio dropped with one Kenny Omega.
Yes, I saw that. Kenny Omega, the rumor since Wrestle Kingdom, where he had an incredible match with Okada, was that he might be leaving and going to WWE. And as it turns out, he will actually stay in New Japan.
Yes.
And he's really over the last year with the departures of Anderson Gallows, AJ, and Shinsuke to WWE. Omega has really risen to the top of the company as one of its best players and one of its best wrestlers. And I'm very sure that they couldn't afford to lose Omega. And now that they know that they won't, what a huge coup for New Japan not to lose Kenny Omega, who's been rising fast over the last year.
And you saw the hints that were dropped in that
Yes.
podcast of several things that are going to go on in New Japan over the next year, including, he said one certain friend did not sign to WWE because they were doing special things.
Okay.
Who's that certain friend? Who? Kota Ibushi. He didn't say Kota Ibushi by name, but we're all assuming it's Kota Ibushi.
Well, we haven't really seen on New Japan television, well, at least not in its normal form, in a minute. But that's another huge coup to keep him out of WWE turf and keep him rolling in New Japan's camp.
Yes, so you have the big five: Omega, Ibushi, Okada, Tanahashi, and Naito. Tanahashi taking a step back. And this sort of goes into New Beginning because he's going back to renegotiate his contract, and he's going to be on those Ring of Honor New Japan shows that are in Japan. And I didn't even know they were happening, but they are. And basically, he is going to be on the New Japan Cup Tour. And the cards are going to be loaded, as he said, because of all the Suzuki Gun guys. He was talking about the Noah purchase and how Noah guys might be on the New Japan cards soon because they're going to do good by Bushiroad formally owning them and then not anymore. That's a sticky situation. Wrestling,
Yeah,
that's a sticky situation, and because there's an overload of guys in New Japan right now.
and I guess we were kind of wondering how they would, after last year's exodus of the main players I mentioned earlier. That was part of my wonder what was going to happen with New Japan. How were they going to keep momentum going? And it's really, they just stayed within their own.
Yes.
That's a good sign for New Japan, that they're able to keep building and build back up.
Yes.
And keep things going.
Speaking of New Japan, they ran a couple shows last week. The Fantasticamania shows, and I'm just going to go through the results here. Blue Panther and Henare defeated Festo and Will Ospreay. It's fun to see Will Ospreay with the Lucha guys. I'm just going to go through the results and put in any thoughts I had with any of the matches that happened. Liger Sobrano and Tiger Mask defeated Gato, Jado, and Raziel. Hechicero and Nakamura defeated Maximo and Stuka. This is the first Kurikan show. This is day 5 of the tour. Los Ingobernables defeated Atlantis, Finlay, Tanahashi, Kushida, and Taguchi. It's always fun to see Taguchi with the Egyptian lucha mask. They really do it up, the Japanese guys. Los Guerreros, Langueros, and Kazuchika Okada defeated Juice Robinson, Mystico, and Volador Jr. Hiromu Takahashi defeated Teton in a very good match, and Dragon Lee defeated Barbaro Cavernario in a very good match as well. Both I rated at 4 stars. The second day at Kurikan wasn't really as exciting. The highlight match was Euphoria and Ultimo Guerrero defeating Mystico and Volador Jr. I had that at 3 3/4. The 2 singles matches were okay. Rush defeated Atlantis in a 2.5 star match, and Maximo Sexy defeated Hechicero in a 3 1/4 star match. And then we got the last day, which was pretty explosive as well. Gato, we had the 2 singles matches from there. It was Mystico defeating Euphoria in a 4-star match, and Volador defeating Ultimo Guerrero in a 4 1/4 star match. So that was basically it for your CMLL New Japan Fantasticamania tour. So the Mexican guys got to work with some New Japan guys. Mexican guys worked with each other on top singles matches, and it was fun. It was fun. That's how I describe these shows every year. Fun.
Solid. Very solid.
So, should we go in chronological order with the Rumble weekend?
Yeah, okay,
preview the Evolve shows, and then preview Takeover, and then preview Rumble itself.
Yeah.
Actually, before we do that, let's reveal our Match of the Year ballot.
Oh yeah, that's right. They did come out. Did come out.
You were featured. You were featured on a couple of the quotes.
Okay.
Especially for Reigns and Styles, and you had one other in the 50 and 26 range that got votes. So we'll stagger this out. We'll reveal the 25 a week.
Okay.
For the next 4 weeks, and we'll reveal our ballots. Let me pull my ballot up because it's somewhere in my email. So you go first with your ballot.
Okay, just remembering it off the top. I had number 10. My 10 was the Cedric and Ibushi from the Cruiserweight Classic. I just love the chemistry and the flow that both guys had, and when Daniel Bryan said that Cedric Alexander dropped the 25 pounds to get into the Cruiserweight Classic, he never looked better. He was dead on. Cedric Alexander should never go back up to the 230 weight. If he's much faster, he's much smoother, and put on the match of his life with Kota Ibushi. That was special to me.
My number 10, I got it up now, was the Yuji Okabayashi and Go Shiozaki versus Yuji Hino and Daisuke Sekimoto from Fortune Dream 6-14-16, which finished in like the top 25. It did
all right.
finish in the top 50, actually. It did very well. We'll reveal how well each match did. So I just said this was simply a war, and my favorite part was Sekimoto and Kobayashi bowing to Kobayashi before chopping the crap out of each other.
Pretty simple.
I just went simple on all the explanations because I was like, yeah, these are my favorite matches. So, number 9. What was your number 9?
My 9 is I'm trying to go to where I did my thing. 9, I believe that Charlotte and Sasha, the match in Pittsburgh. That I wish I would have stayed in Pittsburgh for. You remember?
Right.
You remember I was
right. You were in Pittsburgh the night before.
I was in Pittsburgh the day before for the Phillies Pirates game, and the Raw after was in Pittsburgh.
Speaking of which, the Rumble will be in Philadelphia next year. What?
Yes,
what? Hey, we don't get WrestleMania, but we get the Rumble every few years, so that's a consolation prize.
Not only do we get the Rumble, we get
Takeover.
We get Raw, Takeover.
Yes.
We get Raw, SmackDown, and Takeover. We get our first Takeover.
Yes.
We get our first Takeover, which will probably be at the Tower Theater. And then
it'll be at Wells Fargo. Come on.
No. The Takeover for San Antonio, that's not in AT&T Center.
No, it's not in AT&T, but they'll put Takeover. It's in that rodeo barn.
Yeah, it's in the rodeo spot.
Where the WNBA team plays.
Right, Silver Stars. Well, I can't think of what other building when they put it. They can't put it in Lear Course. They don't get 6,000 people.
Yeah,
what other building?
Yeah, Tower Theater holds the same amount, 6,000. About.
Can't put it in the Palestra. Palestra's too small.
That would be cool if they put it in the Palestra. That would be freaking awesome.
It would.
That would be like intimate, awesome. The crowd. And I don't think a wrestling event's ever been in the Palestra, so that would be really cool.
That would be interesting.
Palestra's small, but I think that if you want to go for that cool look, because Triple H goes for like a different look, I think the Palestra could be a contender. But they'll probably put it in Fargo.
It'll either be Fargo. I'm thinking it's still going to be in Tower, but obviously we got a year to map that out. Because we'll get Raw and SmackDown, both obviously Wells Fargo Center, and the Rumble in Wells Fargo Center.
Yeah, and we'll probably be at the WrestleMania week
Takeover
Fargo show.
But yeah, it was announced basically around this time yesterday. Philly.com with the leak that we're going to get the Royal Rumble next year. So yeah, we get the Royal Rumble next year, and we get the Go Home Raw before WrestleMania this year. So we get the big shows.
They're treating Philly very well.
Yeah,
even though they don't give us a damn WrestleMania. Come on, Philly. Come on, WWE. You don't want a WrestleMania in one of your hottest cities? Come on.
Yeah, come on, Hunter. I'm still annoyed. I'm annoyed that New Orleans got that 2018 Mania when they just had one 4 years ago. But it's
supposedly the 300th anniversary of New Orleans, so.
Okay. I feel a little better about that, but I still think we should have got next year's. That's all right.
We digress. Number 9.
We can, yeah.
Number 9. Mine was
Kamitachi
Kamitachi versus Dragon Lee from the Fantasticamania tour. The aforementioned Fantasticamania tour from the year prior.
Yep.
124.
That was a match I regret not having on my list. As much as I love that match.
Number 8, I had Roman Reigns versus AJ Styles from Extreme Rules, which finished 11th on the poll.
Also on my list, but I had it a little higher than you did. My 8th was Ziggler Miz from No Mercy, which was the culmination. Which is both guys to me, they were WWE's comeback players of the year. Both of them, Miz slightly over Ziggler because they really elevated the Intercontinental Championship, and their chemistry and synergy together, it flowed every time either were on TV during that rivalry. It didn't matter what they were doing, whether they were talking, whether they were battling. It didn't matter. It flowed very well with either guy.
Yeah, that finished, I believe, like in the 20s. We'll look at it later. Okada versus Ishii was my number 7. This finished number 5 on the poll. Voices of Wrestling revealed on their flagship podcast the top 10 last night, but they'll put out the article today. This is Friday, so they'll put out the article today. Check out voicesofwrestling.com for the Match of the Year poll. We voted in it, so it's fair to give them the plug.
Right.
What was your number 7?
This is where I put Styles and
Reigns.
This is where I put Styles and Reigns. I'll put Styles and Reigns here. Extreme Rules, and I love the interferences from both the club and the Usos. I thought it was a chaotic, and I think it was a tremendous way to end that whole series, of matches with Styles and Reigns. It really put AJ on, as Roman Reigns on the low had a very good year. Though he won't get much credit for it, he had a very good year in terms of in-ring work.
Yeah, and that match finished 11th in the overall poll. Number 6, I had Nakamura versus Zayn. This finished 6th in the poll.
I had it higher than you did.
So we'll talk about it then.
List too.
Number 5, this finished 7th overall, behind Nakamura Zayn, but I had those reversed. Will Ospreay versus Ricochet.
Okay. I did not have that on my list. I don't think I did not have it. Let's see. My 6th was, I know I had Okada Tanahashi 5, but I'm trying to remember my
Styles
6.
Cena. Was it Styles Cena?
Styles Cena sounds right. Yeah, Styles Cena was right. Yeah, Styles Cena was 6 from SummerSlam. I thought it was all in all. Both guys really bringing it, and both guys really, it looked like they were introducing new stuff as they came through to top what was a very good Money in the Bank match. And I love that the SummerSlam match was clean. That we got a clean, conclusive finish, and AJ winning conclusively. I thought it was a really good look.
Hint, hint. Tanahashi Okada had the most first place votes, but didn't win the poll. That's insane.
Wow.
Will Ospreay versus Zack Sabre Jr. This finished 14th. In the poll.
Which is my number 1. Ospreay Sabre from WrestleMania weekend.
Number 1 on that one?
You know that was my favorite match this year.
I know that was your favorite match, but were you the only number 1 on that one?
I might have. That might be me.
Because I know you voted Ospreay Sabre. Let me look at that right now.
Was I the only number 1 vote for that? That's interesting.
John Cena and AJ Styles at SummerSlam finished 11th. Reigns and Styles finished 12th.
Okay.
I know it's... Yeah, you were the only first place voter on that one.
Okay. That seems about right.
Yeah, the highest vote was first on that match, and you voted. You voted at number 1. I know who voted that one number 1.
Yeah. Yeah, of course it was me. All right, number... I told you my number 5 was Okada Tanahashi.
We'll get to that later.
which you basically said was your GOAT. It was your greatest match ever, which might have been topped by Okada.
Oh my God!
Omega.
I don't see that match being topped in the spreadsheet that I started this year. I have 8 matches on the spreadsheet so far. So Omega Naito number 3 was mine. This won the match of the year.
Omega Naito, wow, from G1, okay.
The G1 semifinal.
Right. This is where I put Zayn and Shinsuke. This is where I put Zayn and Shinsuke 3. We both agreed on 2, which was DIY Revival from Toronto.
Yes, which finished number 3 in the poll.
Right. We both we agreed the 2 out of 3 falls and how it all just flowed together. It all fit. Everything fit in that match. And those 2 teams had tremendous battles all the way through, but this match it was just special the way it stood out. We knew it was going to be good, and then it turned out great. That's what made that so well. That's what made that stand out so well.
And Tanahashi Okada was my number one. Your number one was Ospreay Ricochet. It's
Ospreay
Saber. That finished 22nd. Mine finished number 2. I went more chalk with mine.
Yeah.
The top. I had every top 5 match in my poll. Basically, I had one in the 50 range. I had a couple in the 20s. So.
Oh,
and AJ Reigns was. Actually, I had AJ Reigns in the top 15. I had Dragon Lee Kamitachi in the top 20. Ospreay Ricochet was in the top 20. Ospreay Saber was in the top 25. So, and then the number 10 match was in like the 40s.
The other match on my countdown was the 6 in my countdown. The other match I didn't mention was a 6-man tag from Bola with Cole and the Bucks versus Ospreay, Ricochet, and Matt Sydal. That was the other match I didn't have that made my list. It wasn't fourth. I had to rearrange that list, but it was on my countdown. Because there was just so much to process from that match. It was ridiculous.
That finished. So it didn't.
That was the other match from my list.
So we have 100 through 76. TJP and Johnny Gargano and Kota Ibushi versus Will Ospreay, Marty Scurll, and Tommy End from WrestleMania weekend. 99 Thatcher versus Gulak from 11-12 Evolve. 98 AJ Styles versus Reigns from Payback. Yeah,
okay.
Because 97 AAW's Chris Hero versus Trevor Lee. 96 Ospreay versus Scurll from Progress. 95 Heidi Lovelace versus Princess Kimberly from 319 Chikara. 94 Kento Miyahara versus Daisuke Sekimoto from Champion Carnival. 93 Ryota Hama versus Yuji Okabayashi from 124 BJW. 92 Eric Royal versus Andrew Everett from 1230 CWF Mid-Atlantic. That aired on 1230. 91 Tanahashi versus Tomohiro Ishii from 8-3 New Japan Pro Wrestling. That was the G1 match. 90 was the Will Ospreay versus Kushida from Invasion Attack. 88 was Karistico versus Volador Jr. Getting 12 points. Got 2 total votes. Highest match third. Was 88. 87 was the 10:30 Sasha Banks Charlotte. The one in...
Oh, the Hell in a Cell.
The Hell in a Cell. 87 Tag Team Apocalyptico. TNA.
Okay.
This is Broken Matt Hardy's.
Yep.
86 Jushin Liger versus Kushida from Dontaku. 85 Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar.
Yes. For the shock value, for the would you argue it is the greatest squash in WWE history?
Yes, it was.
Nobody saw that coming. 86 seconds. Nobody saw that coming. That Goldberg would bury Brock Lesnar the way he did. It was stunning.
84 Leo Rush versus Jonathan Gresham. 83 Tim Thatcher versus Chris Hero. 82 the 11:28 the Greensboro Charlotte versus Sasha Banks.
Oh, the Iron Woman match.
Yeah, the Iron Woman match. No, that was the Raw match.
Oh, that's right. The Falls Can Anywhere. Yeah, the Falls Can Anywhere.
Number 78, Tsuchi Ishikawa versus Danshuko Dino. Tied for 78, Chris Hero versus Tracy Williams. Tied for 78, Kelly Skater versus Mercedes Martinez from Shimmer. Delete or Decay got tied for 78. Had 1 first place vote.
Okay.
Somebody.
The Hardys really did help save TNA. They were tremendous last year. They really were.
Zach Terry versus Barbaro Cavanario from Cara Lucha was with 77th and 76th. Delta versus Galacar from 1127 Monterrey, Mexico. So we'll do the rest of that next week. Let's go in order and do the Evolve shows first.
Okay.
So we have Evolve 76, San Antonio, January 27th, which is today.
Yep.
At 9 p.m. Chris Dickinson versus Darby Allin got added to the match. I think Darby Allin's going to win because he's a shining star. Jaka versus Peter Casa. I think Jaka's going to win. Dustin versus Jason Kincaid. I think Chuck Taylor's going to win that one. ACH versus Matt Riddle.
I think interesting match for Riddle. As we talked about many times with Matt Riddle's rookie year, what does Riddle do for an encore? That's the real question. As he's now taking a step up in competition. Not that he wasn't facing elite talent before.
No, he was facing Chris freaking Hero.
Yeah,
and a lot of other guys that are top freaking talents.
Yeah, this is an interesting match nonetheless for Riddle, though. I think it's going to be an interesting one.
Ethan Page versus Zack Sabre Jr. with the Gatekeepers. I think Ethan Page is going to win that one. Main event 1 is your Evolve Tag Team title match. Catchpoint versus Jeff Cobb and Timothy Thatcher. I think Catchpoint's going to win this one to build Cobb and Thatcher for the next day, and then Chris Hero versus Keith Lee. And if you haven't seen their Beyond Wrestling match, it's free on YouTube.
Okay.
My God. They just threw bombs. It was a bomb fest.
Okay.
4 stars easily. I watched that. I was like, oh, wow. Then we have A Hero's Farewell Part 2. Chris Dickinson.
Chris Hero is moving, as we know.
Evolve 77. We have Chris Dickinson and Jaka versus Sammy Guevara and Jason Kincaid. I think Chris Dickinson and Jaka is going to win that one. Laredo Kid versus Tracy Williams. And I think Tracy Williams is going to win. ACH versus Freddie Ahai. This is going to be awesome. I think ACH is going to win that one. Riddle versus Dustin. I think Riddle is going to win. Thatcher versus Cobb. I think Thatcher is going to win. And then to chronicle the end, Chris Hero versus Zack Sabre Jr. This is going to be awesome.
Sabre will win, but Hero, obviously we know what Hero is doing after this.
Yes. So I think Sabre's going to win, but this is going to be excellent.
Right.
No doubt in my mind this is going to be excellent. Zack Sabre Jr. is going to win probably and challenge Tim Thatcher for the Evolve Championship, but this match is going to be excellent. I think Hero would want to go out with a bang.
Yeah, we figured as much.
So NXT Takeover San Antonio.
Takeover San Antonio is tomorrow night, and they really set the scene over the last 3 weeks on the 3 main events. A couple weeks ago, it was the Authors of Pain destroying DIY. As the DIY retained the tag titles against the Revival. And then we had, and in the Revival last week, as we mentioned, BTM 6-1, and Shane Thorne hurt his knee. So he's going to be out for 6 to 9 months. So you should also clean that up. Let's see here. The main thing that happened, Ember Moon and Liv Morgan had a decent match. Liv Morgan has improved to some degree, but she was still no match for Ember. Ember finished her off with the Eclipse. That's what she named her, that twisting stunner she does. So that match went pretty smooth. Let's see here. No Way Jose won his match. And they previewed Bobby and Shinsuke, and which was a pretty good preview video. And then the main event with the 4 women, where the 2 Australians looked deer in the headlights dealing with Sanity's Nikki Cross and Asuka, who look determined to destroy each other tomorrow night. And who's to say they won't get their wish? Yeah, it seems like the Australians are going to work as a team, but Asuka and Nikki Cross look like they're going to determined to destroy each other.
Yes, I think this is the weakest takeover card I've seen in a long time.
I'd agree with that.
And this is not even selling out that arena.
Yeah, they don't have anything that really stands out. The women's title match is interesting in a sense of Nikki and Asuka are just so they seem determined to destroy each other, and then maybe the Australians in the process. But
it's basically Shinsuke versus an entrance theme.
Yeah, it's a battle. It's a battle of the entrance. The two best entrance teams in WWE between Bobby and Shinsuke.
I don't care to see the match. It's going to be a 2-star special.
on the low, Dillinger Eric Young might be the match I'm looking most forward to.
No, I'm looking most forward to Andrade versus Turati.
Okay.
Because Dillinger Eric Young, meh, to me.
Okay.
We'll do the 1-10 game one, the Roderick Strong versus Andrade Almas. I'm at a 6.
Andrade just has not really done anything worth noting since he came over. He had his first good match with Dillinger, but other than that, it's kind of blah for him. I'm probably at a 4 for that match.
I think Roddy's gonna do good stuff with Andrade. I think they're gonna mesh well.
I do think Roddy carries. We'll give him that.
Over under 3.5.
What for
this match?
Oh, slightly over. Yeah, I told you I'm at a 4.
I'll give it. I hope it's a 4-star. I don't think it's going to be anything special. Eric Young versus Ty Dillinger. I'm at a 5.
I'm at a 6 for this. I'm at a 6 in terms of anticipation for it.
If this was Damo versus Ty Dillinger, I'd be way more interested. Honestly.
Dillinger, that's an interesting thought process. Dillinger does need that signature win. I don't know if he gets it this time, but he does need a signature win.
We have the Fatal 4-Way for the
NXT Women's Championship.
And this is where I start playing the music.
Which I'm probably at 5 for this because it's really. I know either Australian's going to try to pick the bone to steal the title. Huh?
I'll go Asuka here.
No, Asuka's going to retain. Asuka's going to certainly retain. It's just a matter of I think she's going to pin one of the Australians. Probably Billy. But it's just a matter of which one she'll probably pin.
This is a 5 for me.
Yeah, me too.
DIY versus Authors of Pain, I'm at a 3.
You know I like the Authors of Pain. And
they're green as goose crap.
They are green. And an undefeated Authors of Pain who have destroyed everyone and everything in their past. But can they beat DIY to win the tag title?
No.
I would think they retain the DIY retain.
Well, this looks strong.
Probably going to be a 6 for this. Yeah, I do like this team. I'm a fan of the Authors of Pain. I do want to see where they go with it and how well DIY can do with them.
Shinsuke Nakamura versus Bobby Roode, and apropos, I have the theme music for this match up on the board right now.
The two best. I'm on for the entrance here. It's a 10.
For the match itself, it's a 3.
The match itself, because Bobby Roode, his matches have been kind of blah, except for Dillinger since he came to NXT. The entrances itself is a 10. I agree, and the match itself, probably I'm a little bit more looking forward to this than you. Probably a 4. I do think Roode will bring it for this match. I do think Roode will bring it, but I don't expect but too much.
Yes.
I would think Shinsuke retain.
I think Shinsuke retains too. This is just an entrance theme. And then we're going to get the awesome matchup of Chris Hero versus Shinsuke. I'm going to be like, ah! Yes. I love that song, by the way. Square.
Rude to Shinsuke.
That's for the Rude Shinsuke match. It's called Square Hammer by the band Ghost.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. The match is... Oh, yeah. The theme for NXT.
Yeah, the theme.
That song is good.
Yeah, that song
is good.
I'm addicted to that song. I've been addicted to that song for months now, but I'm glad NXT's using it. I
know they played that track, Intro 2 by NF, which I'm into that as one of the themes for NXT.
Yeah, there's 4 themes. There is Monster by Starset, which is a good song, Square Hammer by Ghost, The Light I Hold by Memphis Mayfire, and NF Intro number 2.
Intro 2. Which I love. He's done 2 intros for both of his albums, and they're both actually really good.
I'm more of the rock guy, so I know all the 3 songs from the rock side. So
yeah, I'm more of the rap guy, so that's why Intro 2 stuck out to me.
Yeah, this is Monster. Let's rate these theme songs. What would you rate Square Hammer at? Out of 10.
Like that song. I do like that song. Probably, if I were to go, probably 8 out of 10.
Yeah, that song really gravitated to me. This is Monster by Starset. Let me.
Under the knife I surrendered, the innocence yours to consume. You cut it away.
It doesn't really kick into until the chorus.
Yeah, the hook. Yeah, the chorus is pretty good. The chorus is pretty legit.
Yeah, the verses are okay. I've liked this band for a while, so they're a very gimmicky band. Mm-hmm. They have like space helmets and stuff like that. It's actually a cool look. Here's the chorus. I would rate it at a 6.
Okay.
Where did you rate it at?
That was the song you used for Shinsuke and Bobby, right?
No, that was Square Hammer.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking of Square Hammer. That's what I would have rated 8. Yeah, it's probably 6.5, something like that.
Intro 2.
Intro 2 might have 9. Because I really love how that flowed together. Where really, like the first part of it, he kind of goes in for the first 90 seconds, 2 minutes, and then once the beat gets more aggressive, so does he. And
I don't like the Royal Rumble theme song. I don't either. All 4 of the at least 3 of them, and maybe all 4 of the themes are better than the Rumble song. I don't like the Memphis Mayfire song. I'm not going to play that one. I don't like that one. That has, 2000s new metal written all over it.
Yeah, that's the worst of the 4. I buy that.
Damn.
Yeah, it was kind of like that.
He's a white dude?
What?
He's a white dude?
Who, NF?
Yeah.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is.
Why are all the good rappers white?
There are some good... Well, two Eminem started. There are a lot of... It is becoming a thing. There are some pretty good white
21
rappers.
Pilots? No. No.
Let's not get carried away. But,
21 Pilots are okay.
Yeah, I suppose they're okay. I suppose they're alright.
This is actually good. That I would rate at an 8. And then here's Memphis Mayfire with Jacoby Shaddix from Papa Roach. This Light I Hold. I can't believe we're doing this. We're going on tangents right now.
Well, yeah, we get stuck on Takeover. Because we both like a lot of the entrance themes, the themes to this better than a lot of the matches. Okay, so
this is
go with the Rumble or not much really happening except for me, except for Rollins. Not about anything about Sammy. Well, really about Triple H's theme music.
Yeah, this is the
Sammy
Memphis May Fire song. More screaming. I would rate it out of 5.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of screech music.
So, and then we have the Royal Rumble theme, which is Blow Your Mind by Ohana Bam.
Yeah.
I'll play this under the...
Which is incredibly popish. It's seriously like a major like pop type of song.
Let me blow your mind. So this is Ohana Bam. So we have 3 pre-show matches. This is going to be a 2-hour pre-show.
Yeah, they're going to start the pre-show at 5. It's a 4-hour event, as they're doing with all their major pay-per-views. All the core 4 pay-per-views are now 4 hours. So we got the Sasha versus Nia Jax. We've got the tag title match, Anderson Gallows versus Cesaro Sheamus. Wait, what was the third one?
Becky Lynch, Naomi, Nikki Bella versus Alexa, Nikki, and Natalya.
Right, that's the 6-woman tag from SmackDown. After the great setup by Alexa and Mickey, finally Becky now has even odds, and Naomi clearly is gunning for Alexa Bliss as she made her return to SmackDown. So I think that'll be a good match between Alexa and Naomi. That'll be a good battle. That'll be a good situation there. So that's just of the 3 pre-shows.
Cesaro, Sheamus versus Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, I rate at a 2. I think Cesaro and Sheamus win. I don't care. If Anderson and Gallows don't win the title, it's just a meme at this point.
If not now, when for Anderson and Gallows? I think that's the question. If they don't win the titles Sunday night, that really is becoming an if not now, when.
Yeah.
They should have won it a couple weeks ago. Thanks to Sheamus punching the ref. They had the titles won then. But I really think this is an if not now, when for those two. They got to win them at some point.
And of course, I have the Royal Rumble odds coming up. So we'll have fun with that.
Nia and Sasha, I would expect to be a productive match as they're continuing to build Nia and keep Sasha kind of strong. I think Nia wins the match. I think it'll be a good match between the two of them.
Yeah, I think it will be good.
And the six-woman tag actually does interest me in a sense of, I think Naomi pins Alexa, which will set up Naomi and Alexa down the road. But I think they're going to build those two up and keep that moving. And Natalya and Nikki are going to keep that moving as they've done various attacks everywhere in the building. And outside the building, as you saw SmackDown, where Natalya jumped Nikki, and then Nikki got payback later on in the evening. So I'm actually looking forward to the SmackDown Women's tag more so than the Raw one-on-one, I would say. But I expect both women's matches to be better than the men's one.
Yeah.
I almost expect Gallows and Anderson to lose because we've seen the Song and Dance so many times, but they just don't win the big one.
Right.
But it's an if not now when situation for Anderson and Gallows.
Yeah. So we have Kevin Owens versus Roman Reigns.
Owens and Reigns with Jericho in the cage.
No disqualification.
The Universal Championship. And it's no DQ for the Universal Championship.
I don't care at all. I'm at a 1. I don't care.
They've basically lined it up so that if Roman doesn't win, there's a problem. It's lined up and set up for Roman Reigns to win the title. It's so they put everything in Roman's favor, and it's truly one-on-one. There's truly no disqualification. Jericho's locked in the cage. His only way out is effectively diving, basically stage diving onto Reigns or Owens. If Roman doesn't win this, then there's something up here. I have to think that Jared. I have to think that Roman's going to win the match.
Yeah, I do too.
The stars align for Roman Reigns here.
I do too, but he's going to get booed out of the building. And he's going to defend.
It doesn't matter where it was going to be. On a big pay-per-view, of course he's going to get booed. It wouldn't have mattered.
I don't care. I just don't care about this title. I don't.
Okay. Well, everyone regarded it as a second-tier world championship since they introduced it.
But the first-tier world title is AJ Styles versus John Cena, which I'm at an 8.
Which is going to be tremendous.
I'm at an 8 out of 10.
Yeah, they're gonna put up 4 stars easy, and
I'm saving my spreadsheet space already for John Cena and AJ Styles.
Is what?
I'm saving my spreadsheet. I have a spreadsheet of all the matches.
Yeah,
so it'll be easier.
And you probably should, because they're gonna do something crazy. Yeah, they're gonna do something amazing for the WWE Championship. Will Cena get to 16? And this is the first time where Cena's really openly admitted that he wants 16. To tie Rick.
I think Styles wins.
Styles deserves to get the WrestleMania as champion. And I think he should get the WrestleMania as champion.
Yeah.
And keep in mind, it doesn't seem to matter who wins this match. Both are going to probably be in the chamber anyway. So, which I hated that Shane McMahon kind of revealed that before this. I wish he would have waited until after the event itself, after this Royal Rumble match, to reveal that the Elimination Chamber is going to for the WWE Championship.
I'm going to say right now the WrestleMania card looks like crap. Looks like utter crap.
You think it's worse than last year's?
Yeah. Oh, I definitely do.
Okay.
So according to the Wrestling Observer, it's going to be Goldberg Lesnar, of course.
We know that's coming.
Undertaker versus Reigns. Ugh.
Ooh.
Seth Rollins versus Triple H, which I don't have any care about.
I actually think Rollins Triple H is going to be good.
I don't think so. I think Triple H is going to do his drawn out thing.
I think they put Rollins on.
I have a ceiling of 3.5 stars.
Okay.
Kevin Owens versus Chris Jericho. Ugh.
Which will probably be good. The match itself.
Bray Wyatt versus Randy Orton.
So what? They have Taker winning the Rumble and going after Reigns. Is that what this is?
No, it could be. They could have Joe win the Rumble.
Which I hear, if and when he does come up for the Rumble match, he's going to get heavy pushed. They're going to hitch the wagon to Joe the second he comes up, which is what I've been reading.
Bray Wyatt versus Randy Orton? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? That's going to be a bore.
You're not a big fan of Bray Wyatt anyway, so that's I would expect your feelings on that one.
Raw Women's 4-way between all the 4 big players.
Bayley, Sasha, Nia, and Charlotte. Okay.
Big Show versus Shaq.
Yeah, which started the last year's Rumble. And that's kind of like the gimmicky special thing.
And then the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. They're considering AJ Styles versus Shane McMahon, which is utter crap.
I saw that.
Utter crap.
I saw that. I hope they don't go. I hope they don't do that. I really do. AJ deserves a bona fide 1-on-1 with the WWE Championship against a. I don't know. Maybe AJ versus Taker. I'd have him with a signature match. You have him with a signature match. I get it. You want Cena with 1-2. You want to make sure that John has a heavyweight match. But Cena does.
And you don't want to do Cena Styles again. That's the only reason. They're going to do Cena Joe.
Yeah, that works. That works for me. I'd be perfectly content with Cena Joe. I think that'd be a really good match.
I think that would be the best match on this card.
Yeah,
easily.
I'm not sure it would be based on this. Except for maybe the Fatal 4-Way with because the women
or the Cruiserweight ladder match. That's proposed.
That's the match, and that's the match. I think that's the set that should have the ladder match, the Cruiserweights. So what? It'd be Perkins, Cedric, Swan,
Dar,
Neville, Dar, Kendrick, and Gallagher, and Daivari. They're probably
no, don't give Daivari a WrestleMania spot. Come on. Give him like Nisa a spot.
Or Nice. Nice is getting it together.
Rich Swann, speaking of cruiserweights, Rich Swann versus Neville. It's time for Neville to win this belt.
Oh yeah, no, Neville's been a shot in the arm for this cruiserweight division. I would be more than willing to let Neville take it and run and be the cruiserweight champion.
Yeah, and Charlotte Flair versus Bayley. Bayley's promo was awful on Monday.
No, I know the interview was fine. The previous Monday,
Bayley's delivery was awful. So was Charlotte's. It's so manufactured.
Because they're friends. They're really, obviously they're really good friends, as we know. All four horsewomen are. Charlotte even wished Sasha a happy birthday on Twitter. But they're all really good friends. They want to put on really good matches. I think Bayley and Charlotte put on a really good match. There's got to be a time where Charlotte loses at a pay-per-view for the women's championship. I think Bayley's the one to do it. Is Sunday night the night for that? Going into this, I would have thought, Sunday night's the night for Charlotte to lose. But I think they're going to hold off on it. I think Charlotte finds a way to retain and loses finally at Mania to Bayley. I think that's how this works. So I think Charlotte retains. It will be a tremendous one-on-one match.
And the Royal Rumble match, we have Mojo Rawley, who is
Rawley won a Fatal 4-Way. Won a Battle Royal to get in.
Is he even on the odds? No, he's not. It was updated on the January 27th. It was updated today, and they don't even have Mojo Rawley on the odds.
That's how much of a dark horse he really is.
Do they have him released? I don't see his name. Yeah, that tells you Mojo Rawley.
I'm not going to lie. This is the hardest Royal Rumble to predict in years. There's so many ways that can go with this.
Rusev is Ruru, as he's effectively called.
Why did Summer Rae do that to him? Why did Summer Rae do that to him?
Rusev is at plus 8,000 odds.
Okay.
To win the Royal Rumble. The lower it gets, the higher favorite you are. Big Cass.
Well, we'll have a good showing.
Is at plus 660.
Okay.
Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn is actually a pretty. Where is Sami? Sami Zayn getting Seth Rollins' spot on Monday.
Oh, I have a feeling Rollins will find his way to get in the Rumble. Or do something.
Or Triple H becomes an entrant.
and Rollins eliminates Triple H. I can see that happening.
What would you give Sami Zayn's odds of winning the Rumble? 0?
Are we talking? Yeah, I don't think Sami. Though it would be interesting if Sami did win it. But I don't think Sami's going to have a real shot to win it.
Big Show. 0.
Yeah, he's got no shot to it.
Luke Harper. 0.
Yeah, I don't think he'll get close.
Randy Orton, I think he has a real good shot now.
Orton does have a respectable share.
Bray Wyatt has a respectable share now.
Yes, he does.
I would give both of them at a 60% chance. Cesaro and Sheamus, 0.
Cesaro more than Sheamus, but yes, I don't think I have a real shot.
Dolph Ziggler, I would give a 50.
I think Dolph has got a respectable chance.
Miz, I would give at a 50%.
I think Miz has a respect. Those are two guys that, as we mentioned before, had tremendous 2016s.
They need a heel on the SmackDown side.
Yeah.
Dean Ambrose, I would give at a 25.
Yeah, because Ambrose already is Intercontinental Champion, just like last year, where Ambrose was in the final two. But yeah, if you're going to argue any of the heels on SmackDown, the four you're looking at are the three we mentioned: Bray, Miz, Ziggler, and Baron Corbin. Those are the four.
Yeah, I was going to mention Corbin. I was saving Goldberg, Brock, and Taker for last.
Yeah.
Braun has a respectable shot.
Who I think is going to have the most eliminations. He'll basically be Khali from 2007, but obviously a lot more mobile. Where Khali eliminated 7 in a span of like 90 seconds. I think that will be Braun Strowman. And he'll probably get eliminated by Taker or something like that.
Xavier Woods, none.
New Day, I think,
None.
Yeah, of the three, Kofi's going to have the best shot.
Kofi's going to do his extravagant Royal Rumble thing that he does every year.
The pogo jump thing with JBL's chair is my favorite. That was amazing. The pogo thing he did with the chair.
And then we have the big three: Goldberg, Brock Lesnar, and Taker. I would give each a 10% chance because Goldberg and Lesnar are going to take each other out.
Right.
And Taker, I give a higher chance to Taker because Reigns might have the title. So I would give Taker a 60.
Would you be Taker Reigns?
And then Joe, I would give a 60 too.
Yeah, I think Joe's gonna have a major chance.
Other surprises, I think there could be DDP.
Yep.
I think 10. The entrant number 10. Hear me out here, Ty Dillinger.
I don't think that's far-fetched at all.
That would be awesome.
I don't doubt that at all. I think that could be really cool.
7. And it's entrant 10. 10.
I don't doubt that at all. I think that'd be really cool. See Dillinger up with the main roster.
So yeah, we have that.
I put Dillinger on SmackDown, but I think that'd be a really cool thing for Dillinger to be up on the main roster.
Do you think Shinsuke's coming up at all? No,
not yet. I think Shinsuke's a Raw after Mania thing. I think it's a Raw after WrestleMania intro.
So, we had a poll on our Twitter page. Get in the ring 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
Of which Royal Rumble should we watch? And subscriber scores. It was in the subscriber choice feed. 2008 won.
Yes. The 2008 Royal Rumble match. Now, are we going to let Mike Buffer do his thing, or are we just going to fast forward past Buffer?
No, we're going to let Mike Buffer do his thing. Come on.
Okay.
There is...
All right.
So are you on the collections?
Yeah, I'm on the page now. I'm on the page now. Buffer's in the ring.
Oh, Buffer's in the ring?
Yeah.
Oh, I had it all the way.
1 and number 2 will start.
Oh.
Sports and entertainment, Madison Square Garden. Let's take it up to our ring announcer.
Michael Buffer?
This is
That's right.
Oh, press play.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce the world's most famous ring announcer and voice of champions, Michael Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Pause it for a second.
Sports and entertainment.
Yep.
You're ahead of me.
I got you from the Mecca of Sports and Entertainment. That's where I am.
What timestamp?
Sports and entertainment.
Let's see. An hour, 48... 1 hour,
I'm at
5:33
5:33 on the subscriber's choice.
Yeah, what now?
I'm on the subscriber's choice collection thing. I'm at where you're at, so press play.
Okay, let's go.
Madison Square Garden, New York City. This is the moment the world has been waiting for. The 2008 Royal Rumble. The rules are as
Things that we should
The
update. Chris
superstars
Jericho,
drew
if he lasts
number
5
1
minutes in this
and
year's
number
Rumble,
2
he will have the
will
longest
start.
cumulative
Once the
time
match begins,
in Royal Rumble matches.
another superstar
Yeah.
will
He's
enter.
only 4.5 minutes behind Triple H, and he'd be the first to 4 hours of the cumulative time. We should mention.
Oh, crap.
Yeah, it's yeah. Believe it or not, that's how surprising that's how good he's been in Royal Rumble matches.
With both
He lasted 51 minutes and change last year.
He lasted pretty long last year.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he was, I think he was entry number 6 last year.
Over under 54 minutes in the longest entry this year.
What?
Over under 54 minutes.
Over under 54 minutes for the longest time in the Rumble match.
For the longest time this year.
I will go slightly under.
I'll go slightly over.
I think the longest in
Will be
I
Braun.
can see Sami Zayn having the longest time. I can see Sami Zayn having the longest.
Madison Square Garden, New York City, USA.
I would have argued Seth Rollins would have the longest because Seth Rollins would have been the number 1 entry. But I think it'll be Seth Rollins. I think it'll be Sami Zayn having the longest time.
For the sold-out, standing room only, thousands in attendance here at the Garden, and the millions watching around the world. Ladies and gentlemen,
let's get ready to
Oh, we're synced up perfectly, actually. Damn.
go.
Let's go. Here we go. Uh-oh. Someone who is in this year's Rumble.
You hear that going, you know what it is. They're taking winning in 2007, becoming the first to win from the number 30 spot. Which, with 3 wins from 30, is the second most advantageous spot to win from. Still behind 27, who still has 4 wins. Take Christina Triple H obviously coming from 30.
Last year to win the Rumble match. In order to make it 2 in a row, he's got to do it from spot number 1.
And history tells us that it's not impossible, but it's very, very difficult to win from this position.
Only a couple of times the superstars got from number 1 to win the Royal Rumble match.
Number 1 we can't mention.
It's the man who's 15-0.
Only 4 times somebody won from being in the start of the match.
Rey Mysterio.
Shawn Michaels, Vince McMahon,
and Chris Benoit.
Yep.
We can't mention him.
TV.
Shh, we can't mention Chris Benoit.
Benoit was here.
Yep.
In 2004.
And then Flair did number 3.
And Flair did 3, which has been your favorite Rumble ever.
Yes, that is my favorite Rumble ever.
Which is 92?
92, yep.
Yep, the 92 Rumble with Flair was number 3. It lasted slightly under an hour to win. And win the WWE Championship in the process.
A championship match at WrestleMania.
Yeah, but from where I sit, The Undertaker's got a long way to go, baby. Number 1, the worst spot to be.
Now, this is in Madison Square before they did a renovation.
There he is. And I guarantee he's thinking about his opportunity. Hang on, hang in there, win the Royal Rumble, and go to WrestleMania and face the champion.
And no one has ever been better at WrestleMania than The Undertaker.
Yep.
Here we go. Then we got HBK number 2.
Preview of what's to come.
Yep. It would take a year, but yeah. The intro to what was coming. But my favorite match of all time. Down in Houston.
Certainly some unique WWE irony. The 2 men that finished the Royal Rumble last year are starting the Royal Rumble this year. And it was one of the most classic endings to a Royal
That was
Rumble
tremendous finish to that Rumble, too. The L7 finish. With these 2 and Rated RKO, that was a tremendous Royal Rumble finish.
This is going to be good. This is going to be great. And JR, we mentioned earlier that Shawn Michaels did go from number 1 to win the Royal Rumble match a number of years ago. In fact, only one superstar in history has gone from the number 2 spot to win the Rumble, and that was Rey Mysterio. Certainly history can be made by Shawn Michaels winning this Rumble, becoming the second three-time winner.
So here we go.
We'll all see someday
Showdown.
WWE Hall of
Taker and
Fame.
Shawn.
Undertaker would love to strike. Michaels has got to move and dart, but it's not about pinfalls or submissions. Well, that's right, JR, and that's why you can see both Undertaker.
Ready for a 6-hour Royal Rumble this weekend?
Ready as I'll ever be.
You've been in Rumble matches before. What's the strategy, especially right out of the box here? Well, right out of the box is to try and eliminate your opponent ASAP and avoid the
right hand.
getting chucked over it.
Taker, as we know, Taker to do, throw a bomb.
The other thing you'd like to do is go ahead and eliminate your opponent here so that you'll just be sitting.
Taker's just raining punches.
That's a good point, King. Absolutely. And let's not forget, Coach has been in Rumble matches too.
Well, you don't need to ask me what needs me done to win.
I think lots of people have forgotten Coach has a lot of appearances.
I watched Royal Rumble 2000 the other day.
Undertaker's in a bad spot. Sorry.
The Rock won that one.
Yeah, the Rock win. Which is more probably memorable for the street fight. Hunter and Cactus.
Oh, that match was amazing.
That's classic.
I'm doing a Best of 2000s project for Pro Wrestling Only with a bunch of other wrestling fans.
All right.
And I'm rewatching matches from the 2000s. That match was really good.
And that's the classic Hunter and Cactus, the street fight.
Who's it gonna be? Oh, who is it?
Santino Marella.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Santino, you're in trouble.
Yep. Santino kind of realizes once he gets to the ring, it's like, okay, I'm staring down Taker. Yeah.
It'll take a miracle for Santino, another miracle for him to
And
survive these.
boom.
You got a super kick.
Kick.
Super
Right
kick!
Santino's in trouble.
He got put to sleep real quick. And Shawn let Taker do the honors. Santino exits stage right. And Shawn was always one of the great schemers in the ring. A right hand in the head and a short elbow also to the dome for his effort.
We've said it once, we've said it 1,000 times, but you just saw it.
His record of 44 eliminations for Royal Rumbles shouldn't be challenged this year. Unless Big Show goes crazy. He shouldn't be in too much trouble for the elimination record that he has.
Where's Reigns at? Where's Reigns at?
Roman is at 23. And you figure Roman's going to be the one to catch him. So Roman's at 23 already. Obviously, Roman's got the record for most at a single Rumble with 12. But Roman's eliminated 23 overall. Which is, I believe, 8th highest.
Attempts try to wear down the Undertaker, which is a feat in itself. Before you can throw that down the dead man over the top rope. And maybe get some help.
6.
Yeah, Roman should be 8th. Yeah, Roman, I believe, is 8th highest. In the span of 3 years. It's amazing.
Who's number 4?
Oh!
Khali has to jump under the stage. That's how small the stage is. It was not made for Khali.
Rajan Singh, of course.
Yep.
Former WWE SmackDown head writer Dave Kapoor.
Khali was a former world champion. This was Khali's son, Pika.
And he's appearing at Northeast Wrestling this weekend, believe it or not.
It's still Pika Power Khali. Where he was world champion regardless.
You know Khali killed a man in a ring?
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, that was that's pretty violent.
No, you can't.
No. He basically moved like a giant statue. Thankfully, Strowman.
No, he was in All Japan. That's where he killed the dude, in All Japan Dojo.
Basically, that's what Strowman is now, although Strowman can actually move.
Yeah.
Ew. Which is why I said I think Strowman's going to have one of those, like the Khali run in 2007, where Khali just wiped the field out. I think Strowman has that kind of run this year, where Strowman just wipes out half a dozen people in a span of like 2 minutes. Undertaker with tech skills,
and then Shawn being the schemer that he is.
Yeah. Second straight year, Taker eliminated Khali from the Rumble. Single-handedly. Now back to where it was.
Last ride.
Shawn.
Oh, Hardcore Holly.
Yeah. He was a world tag team champion at the time.
One half the world tag team champions. He's tougher than a $2 steak, no doubt about it.
But Holly is a veteran.
I forgot Hardcore Holly was even on this roster in 08.
Yeah, he was a part of Raw. He was on Raw.
Good old Bob.
Yep. Holly was on SmackDown at the time. Santina was on Raw.
Michaels was on Raw. Taker on SmackDown, obviously.
Damage quickly, and the dead man realizes that. One can only imagine what it would mean for an athlete like Hardcore Holly to win the Royal Rumble match and headline WrestleMania against the champion of his choice. Oh! Well, and that's one of the great things
Bye,
about the Royal
Holly.
Rumble. Anybody can win it, and Royal Rumble, winning the Royal Rumble, may be the only opportunity that someone...
Shawn scheming again.
Uh-oh, main event WrestleMania, look at Undertaker eliminated Shawn Michaels last year. Will he do it again this year? Shawn just pinned him out of the top rope. Michaels holding on for dear life on the rope.
He's trying.
Scissoring Undertaker's arm. And Holly can take advantage, both men in that precarious situation. Now, Holly had a clear open shot.
He didn't hesitate to take it.
This is the first entrant that has multiple guys in the ring.
Or, yeah, he's more than two.
Jomo.
John Morrison. I love him and Miz together. It was a very good tag team.
Dirt Sheet. One of the early internet shows.
I love the Dirt Sheet. I love the Dirt Sheet. That was
ECW, obviously at the time.
And Morrison's ECW.
The point I was making is I think the champs were up all night partying, and that's not a Morrison's getting old, but it's not by female fans right now.
Though ECW and SmackDown kind of shared talent at the time. He was ECW primarily, but they were up. But they were WWE Tag Team Champions.
That was a very athletic move by
Him and Miz.
to prevent himself from being eliminated, being able to hold on the ropes. This is risky here. Shawn Michaels going to the top rope to perform an offensive maneuver. That's very risky. He's going to stay away from those.
Shawn got a bloody nose from dealing with Taker.
You guys, let's not forget, John Morrison went over the top rope, but both feet must hit the ground in order to be eliminated. Hey,
Going for a sweet chin.
But, unfortunately for Shawn, Morrison can kick too. Got him right under the armpit.
who's it going to be?
Holly Dreamer.
Was he eliminated there?
ECW.
I don't know, hometown boys in the house, though, baby. And ask most superstars what championship they would challenge for.
A right hand HBK. He went right for Taker. Turned Morrison inside out.
Yeah.
Dreamer being from here. Or from there.
Yeah, Dreamer hit the ring and took it right took the fight to everybody. He didn't avoid anyone.
Oh, geez.
Dreamer obviously a sentimental favorite.
If he he's getting the chance from the Guardian crowd.
Morrison in trouble. He's over the top rope and on the apron, and he hung Shawn up. Morrison again shows his agility by saving himself out there in a real precarious spot.
Nice uppercut by Morrison.
God, there's going to be 7 people calling the Royal Rumble this year.
No, I thought it was the match itself was just Cole, King, and Grace. The match itself was Cole, King, and Grace.
No Ronaldo? Damn it.
Yeah, no, it's the Cole, King, and Grace. But yeah, I guess King's representing SmackDown, and then Cole and Grace are from Raw.
Number 8 will be joining us momentarily. Our 8th entrant is
Batista.
Ooh.
Batista being SmackDown.
That was a cool-ass stage in 08.
Huh?
Cool-ass stage. The 08 Rumble.
Yeah, Batista was a heavy player in this Rumble.
No, I was talking about the stage setup.
I like this style. I like the stage flow. I kind of liked it. Taking advantage of the setting. Again, this is before the Garden's improvement.
Oh, Dreamer.
Dreamer made a bad life choice.
Yeah, that's a bad life choice.
Dreamer actually stayed right.
Batista eliminates Dreamer. And Shawn Michaels looks to be a little worse for wear in more ways than one.
Yeah, but now you got 3 heavyweight players in this match. And Michaels, Batista, and Taker.
And then Hardcore Holly.
And Hardcore and Morrison. Speaking of Morrison.
Got speared.
Ow. Ran into a straight double with Batista. Morrison's ribs are probably still hurting him after that spear.
I think that's a great idea if you can, but those allies don't last long. They can change every second more or less. And as your man said earlier, who can you really trust? Absolutely no one at the end of the day in a Royal Rumble match.
Yeah, that was a devastating spear by Batista.
Oh, no.
Yeah, no, Hornswoggle wasn't part of this match.
Oh, no.
Thankfully, Hornswoggle didn't do anything. And the match stopped to watch Hornswoggle be like, really? Why are you here? Hornswoggle dives right into the ring. And then Batista schemes on Taker. Good scheme on Taker by Batista. He learned well from Nate, Batista did. I like how he clapped back at Twitter trolls for getting mad about how he was in 2014. Although he admitted the 2014 run wasn't very good. But he was putting over Daniel Bryan and all that, and Daniel Bryan in the Shield. I like that he got back at Twitter for that. That was good by Batista. That's suplex by Holly on Morrison.
Yeah, Hornswoggle has no protection yet.
Yep.
Oh, the boss seems to be trying to drive a wedge between those two.
Watch out here. Hardcore Holly hanging top. Taking to Shawn Michaels.
As he gets our next participant.
If Hardcore Holly eliminated Shawn Michaels, that would have been...
Entry number 10.
Chuck Palumbo.
Who they tried to go with the ABA Taker gimmick with him. Not good. It was not good.
Hospital with an inadvertent elbow as he attacked Jamie Noble.
Yeah, here's a man, Chuck Palumbo, who has not been making any free.
Palumbo being from SmackDown.
Chuck Palumbo, the freshman.
We wouldn't want to forget about this Chuck Palumbo one.
Oh, yeah, no this Palumbo was pretty terrible. The Billy and Chuck thing, that was fine.
WCW Chuck Palumbo, fine.
Yeah.
This Chuck Palumbo in 2008, no.
John Morrison.
Morrison hanging on there.
That's the third or fourth time that Morrison has done that.
He's got tremendous flexibility. Does John Morrison. Now the dead man has got Palumbo cornered.
Morrison's got an advantage in this sort of match with his agility, his flexibility. Take a look at this.
Morrison hanging on here. That's very tough to do. A lot of shoulder and hand strength.
And Hornswoggle's still in the Rumble.
Yeah, Hornswoggle's under the ring.
Batista may be in trouble. John Morrison in trouble once
Which
again.
is the smartest thing Hornswoggle could have done. Because Taker and Batista might have ripped him apart.
Number 11 coming. Morrison's trying to reverse that. It's Michaels going to be flying over the top in a moment. Nice exit by Morrison. Who's up now?
Ha!
Jamie Noble from SmackDown.
At least this.
Jamie Noble. You see him all taped up.
He got beaten up by Palumbo the previous SmackDown. And made a horrible decision to come at Palumbo there.
With a target on your body with injury. But here comes Noble. Look at this. But again, when Noble's got to focus himself on the matchup. And now
Some of these Rumbles had crap entrance.
There were a lot of misfires here. There were a lot of misfires in this Rumble match.
Jamie Noble's getting a chance.
And Jamie Noble's being eliminated.
Wonderful.
Oh, well.
I think his emotions got the better of him, didn't Noble?
Chuck Palumbo has an elimination in the Royal Rumble. Congratulations, you get a cookie.
See how smart the Undertaker is. He saw the opportunity to attack Palumbo.
He does get a cookie.
Palumbo eliminated Jamie Noble. Boom, the attack.
I don't think he got an elimination.
As the doctor is coming from Noble because Noble's wrists are not in a good place.
6 men in the ring, but the 7th Hornswoggle is out of harm's way at the moment.
I think Hornswoggle may be the smartest man in the Rumble so far.
I like using Morrison's momentum against him.
Uh-oh. There's CM Punk.
He was on ECW at the time. Post him winning the ECW championship, or losing the ECW title. Kind of the rise of Punk this would be. Then he runs in the tank. And gives Michaels another knee. And then Taker punches him right in the face.
And Punk, of course, no-sells it.
Taker punches him square in the face. Can't no-sell that boot in the face. His right hand. Well, clothesline. That was a clothesline. Caught Punk flush. Almost trying to eliminate Punk. And
Punk
Levi. No, he's still here. He's still here. Or not.
Or not.
And Colombo likes to stay right.
Shawn Michaels, as you mentioned before, JR, with all the rain, the huge wall goes right after that man. Hey!
Cody Rhodes!
Who was on Raw at the time.
One half of the other half of the tag team champions at the time.
Yep. The tag team was with Holly.
What's interesting about this, you got both tag team champions in the same ring.
On the drop.
Are they going to work together or against one another?
I don't think so. I think it's going to be every man for himself, especially knowing the
tag team champion fighting tag champion.
He's as much as said to Cody Rhodes and hey, was me and you in the Rumble. Look out. It's every man for himself.
Team great.
To WrestleMania, main event WrestleMania champion of your choice. Hey, my friends are needed. Well, look what happened there.
Parker Holly. Hypothetically, if you won this year's Rumble, which champion are you going after? Are you going after AJ or are you going after Owen?
AJ.
Not a WWE Championship, okay. Nice dropkick on Taker. Nice dropkick by Cody on Taker.
When does the fatigue start to set in for those guys who went it early, like Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker? I gotta believe it any time,
It's not just the physical punishment of the guys, it's the mental punishment. When you're running into the match like Undertaker, Shawn Michaels, you know who's coming after you next. They know you're not going to do this for
Taker's just throwing bombs. Everybody can get it. Oh, now we're getting another heavyweight favorite, Umaga. Umaga on Raw.
350 pounds. The first man to qualify for the Rumble from Monday night.
Umaga played 0 games. Rest in peace to Umaga. He played 0 games in this Rumble. The Hardcore Holly chopped Umaga a few times. And it's just not working. Samoa Spike exits stage right by Hardcore Holly.
Have you ever seen anyone absorb that many chops from Hardcore Holly?
He ate those chops and disposed of you with the Samoan Spike.
And look at Umaga just beating down Batista. Check this out, that big Samoan
This is still peak of powers, Umaga. Who for about 2 years, Umaga was a problem.
Umaga's so fresh, so devastating. The other guy's starting to wear down, but you can see it right now.
But if you notice, as each athlete comes in and in numbers called, they aggressively go to work quick.
Umaga played 0 games. For 2 years, Umaga was a serious player on Raw.
Yep.
But they're fresh now, but we still have half the field to go, so how fresh
His first night in, I believe he destroyed Ric Flair. He kept it moving for a long period of time.
That's your number 15 coming.
Who's next? Who's got next? This is good. I believe
ECW.
Yeah, it was ECW. I know at times he was a Raw too, but I think ECW was his brand. Priceless. The team, the brown team. That was a thing. That punch was a thing to Morris's face. Morris didn't like that.
You know who's a smaller version of Snitsky?
Who?
Muscle Cat. Sam Gradwell.
It's not a bad comparison.
The look I'm talking about, not the style of wrestler.
Yeah. Snitsky was that big. It was big and burly, and pretty intense as a wrestler. Yeah, that makes sense. What a headbutt by Umaga. Yeah, seriously, Umaga was basically indestructible for about 2 years. It was amazing. He might go to sleep. Nope.
Oh,
He's
man.
not going to sleep. But the other half of the tag champion, The Miz. I kind of miss Miz's old ring gear.
Nah.
The pants and the hat.
Morrison and Miz WWE Tag Team Champions. And the one thing that Miz and Morrison have in common besides being champions is that they both despise CM Punk. As you can see right here.
What were you saying about arrogance and all that stuff? Like this has just as much as John Morrison.
It's amazing that they're two colossal egos that coincide, and they are still better than each
They're still battling Umaga.
Look at the Undertaker now rocking up there with Umaga. That's going to be interesting.
Here you go.
Or not.
Not this time.
It's going to take a lot more than that.
Maybe this is it. Here we go. Undertaker. It's going to be big right here.
Got to attack Umaga's whole body. Eliminating Umaga will be huge in this 400 pounds.
Well,
Over 400 pounds of Umaga.
Umaga grabbed the ankle. That was smart of Umaga. Taker kicking Umaga in the head. Smart by Taker. That's close by Miz. Miz and Morrison going to work.
Shelton.
Sheldon, who won ECW, I believe.
Yep.
Sheldon doing his thing like a ball.
Unbelievable. Wow. Unbelievable.
Amazing athleticism by Benjamin.
Shelton Benjamin, who may be the best pure athlete.
You know, Taker.
I don't think there's no doubt in that, Joe.
And then kick right to him. Right in the head. Extra face right to Benjamin.
I guess there is stopping Shelton
That became a yearly thing almost. Shawn Michaels super kicking Benjamin over the top rope. He did it twice or 3 times to Benjamin.
might have just been shattered.
His jaw may have just been shattered.
I was just getting ready to say all this nice stuff about him. Sheldon's athleticism, amazing as you can see.
Benjamin was a very entertaining 60 seconds.
Look at the kick.
And if Benjamin did not watch Shawn Michaels load up Sweet music, caught Sweet music, and flew right over the top of it.
Again, the craftiness, the experience of an HBK.
As we letting this run, yet another entry coming in.
Michaels and the Undertaker.
We're already halfway through the entry.
He has survived thus far.
Yep, 18.
Oh, God.
Hall of Famer in the building. Yeah, this is before we found out what we knew about Superfly. Kind of what we,
No.
yeah, before we found out the other business he attended to.
Let's not talk about that.
Yeah.
When you gotta watch out, anything can happen in the WWE if Snooker starts hitting those headbutts. Look at that.
He shook Taker, though.
You don't see that much. Snooker's headbutts.
Taker should not mess with those Samoan Dome.
What is the Miz thinking about?
Oh.
Icing his chest.
Yeah, that was not a good move by Miz.
think it's safe to say that Miz and Jimmy Snuka are two completely human beings. Different human beings. Different. 18 years have been entered.
And another entry coming in.
Have been in this match over 25 minutes.
Oh. Get Piper in the building.
Ah.
The hits just keep on coming. Another Hall of Famer. I'm having flashbacks. Ronnie.
That's a piece of Piper.
The blown a roof off the joint. Piper came to fight. How cool is this?
Really could have been the best thing to happen to Miz. The Miz is catching a beating.
This is awesome, man. Look at this. Go get him, Hot Rod.
I definitely did have a gut.
Ronnie Piper. Two Hall of Famers.
The Garden kind of went crazy for this.
Yes.
And the match itself stopped. The match itself stopped.
Watching two old men.
Yep. The match stopped to watch Piper and Snuka battle.
I've never seen the Royal Rumble stop like this before.
Like Pawnee of the Red Sea.
Everyone. Oh, the Aries Festival. Somebody they are.
CM Punk with the biggest smile on his face.
Yeah, you're not kidding. Yeah, I was watching that in the corner, and then he gets kicked in the gut.
It was like as if time stood still.
And everyone got back down to back to business.
Surreal.
Oh.
Oh.
And then we got really serious.
Here comes Kane.
Uh-oh. Piper Snuka, I would run.
Still holds the record for 11
Even if they did, I'm not sure I can outrun Kane.
And I was one of them.
And
I know what you're saying.
picked him up by the leg. Bye-bye Piper. Bye-bye Snuka. Now we're back to business.
Who you are. Kane eliminates two Hall of Famers.
Kane with uppercuts for everybody, and Miz for some reason ran right into Kane. I don't regret that decision.
Yeah. That's a bad life choice.
Run for the big
Yes, it was.
making his presence felt here in the Royal Rumble match.
Kane ran right to work. No hesitation. Right to work. Then bye-bye Snitsky. Kane with some SmackDown. Bye-bye Snitsky. Bye-bye, not Snitsky. Bye-bye Piper. Bye-bye Snuka. And got right to business.
The winner of this match, this one match, earns the right to be in the main event at WrestleMania against the champion of his choice.
Let me know if Hornswoggle's hat's still there.
Measuring brother. Brother versus brother. Here it comes. Oh,
Nope. Hi, fake that Michael.
very smart by the Undertaker. Michaels never saw it.
He so didn't. That was kind of a botch.
In the face of people who don't want to be cooler.
Carlito from Raw.
I can't believe we're already up to our 21st entrant.
Shawn Michaels may be.
Hey, we're right to Cody Rhodes.
That's disrespectful, but Carlito.
It might be effective, though.
Trying to say Michaels may be competing with a broken nose.
Directly to
Just
Cody
to look at
Rhodes.
some things.
He deposited the apple.
And again, Michaels knocked over that rope. Look at Shawn Michaels. Continues to be so resilient. And with that great heart holding on.
Oh.
That was a little nuts right there.
Nice by Carlito. And a kick to the head by Punk.
Morrison worked together for a moment.
Backstabber.
Backstabber for Carlito the Punk.
Carlito, a second-generation star.
Carlito has way more charisma than both of his brothers.
Another second-generation star.
Unbelievable.
Cody Rhodes.
That's what I said before.
Those ropes spring off of the Bulldog. Again, you don't see
Carlito
that
would have enough charisma for the both of them.
in a Royal Rumble type match. And some of the young superstars, tremendous showing so far in the Rumble match. Cody Rhodes, John
All right,
Morrison,
yeah.
CM Punk.
We're moving through this list.
Oh.
Mick Foley.
Uh-oh.
Foley in the building.
Well, Mrs. Foley's baby boy.
Another New Yorker.
Drive in from Long Island. Mick Foley. Entrant number 22.
Foley's obviously had battles with Kane. Foley just picking them off left and right. That battles with HBK. That wasn't last ride. A double arm DDT to Kane.
The DDT on Kane. A lot of bodies in this ring.
Oh, Taker did not like a smaller drop.
You really got to watch your back, watch where you're going.
Big bodies also, Coach. Big bodies.
This is pre-drop of LBs of Foley. Foley.
This is pre-TNA Foley.
Yeah. So Foley went hard in the paint and dropped all the LBs.
Morrison wants a tight kick.
And I think we're starting to see the length of time that The Undertaker has spent in the ring starting to take its toll on the dead man.
And on Shawn Michaels as well. Let's keep our eye on Umaga. Fresh. He's near 400 pounds. Is Umaga at this point of the match the favorite to win?
Hey.
You know, his body is built for this type of match. That lower, that heavy lower body is vital in this type of matchup.
Yes.
I love Kennedy. Kennedy from Raw. I love Kennedy.
Well, he's fresh. He's talented. Better get in the ring, bud. Get to work. And Mr. Kennedy and Shawn Michaels have had quite the battles in recent weeks on Monday Night Raw. But
Kennedy has some good rivalries with Shawn and Undertaker. Kicking the head of Cody Rhodes.
Kennedy's got a different approach to this than other men that we've seen into this match.
Might check on Miz.
Picking his spots, not just going wild. I like it.
Might check on Punk.
The Undertaker and Shawn Michaels have just passed the 30-minute.
Oh, he thought about doing it to Taker. But remember those battles that Taker had with Kennedy?
Yep.
Taker destroyed him at their first blood match. One of the greatest beatdowns Taker has ever given out. One of the great beatdowns that Taker ever gave out was at their first blood match. Kennedy won the match against MVP, and then Taker was savage. He went in that beast mode on Kennedy. It was amazing. Ooh, what a sweet Carlito. Taker's not going to work.
And he knows when to bring it up to that next level. We're witnessing it right now.
Taker's just going one by one, just picking everyone off. Big Daddy V. Yep.
Oh, Lordy. Snitsky's gone.
And there goes Taker. Michaels gets payback. And then Kennedy eliminates Michaels. Kennedy schemes on Michaels.
Uh-oh.
But instead, rather than go after the man who's down, Taker got angry and went right after Snitsky. Shawn just watched it happen.
Throughout this whole Royal Rumble match, every time the Undertaker hit an offensive move on someone, Shawn Michaels tried to follow.
Oh! Super Roll slam. Basically leg drop to the SmackDown table. And Taker's like, we out. He destroyed Snitsky and then was like, okay, we're out. We're out of here.
I'll tell you one thing right now, the Undertaker wanted another world title opportunity.
Let's replay what happened. Snitsky actually stays right. Shawn kicks Taker. And the Kennedy schemes on Shawn. And sent Shawn packing. Kennedy's going for another elimination. But Cody gives the catch. Or not. Tries again. What's Kennedy? Nice. Uh-oh. Now we got super heavyweights. Umaga, Big Daddy V.
Comes the Hall of Pain. This is before that, but...
This is before Hall of Pain.
But still, a Hall of Pain's coming.
Mark Henry was ECW at the time. That's Mark Henry was SmackDown. And they played with obviously ECW. Shared talent. Hornswoggle eliminates Miz. Wait, I need to go. More stall him and is like, no, I need to stay to the ring.
Great strategy by Hornswoggle. Stick it loose, stick it high.
Oh. Miz, CM Punk had just not in a good place.
Miz was eliminated by a McMahon. Watch it. Undertaker taking out his rage. His rage on Snitsky. Check it out.
Championship opportunity so badly.
You would get it anyway.
Taker won Elimination Chamber to get it. Taker went wire to wire to win that chamber match. Batista went wire to wire as well with him.
Number 26.
Ooh, Lord.
Yeah, ECW champion. He was such a good champion, he lost the belt in 8 seconds to Kane. That's how good of a champion Chavo was. He lost the belt in 8 seconds to Kane at WrestleMania 24.
Why was the ECW champion in this?
Because of Edge. Edge, no DQ match. Edge speared Punk to effectively win the match with Nicholas Morrison. Speaking of ECW champion. Morrison eliminated by Kane. It was a no DQ match. Edge speared Punk, basically giving the title to Chavo. It's back when Edge was world champion as well, with the whole La Familia thing with Vicky. And Chavo would hold it to WrestleMania, where he was beaten by 8 seconds, in 8 seconds by Kane.
But why was Chavo in the Rumble? He's a champion. He's a world champion.
He's driving the WWE Championship.
Still, ECW was the third brand.
Yeah, ECW was the baby brand. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Swaggle is between a rock and a hard place. Swaggle might die now. Oh, it's Finley. Shillelagh to the head. Chavo. Basically, he saved Hornswoggle's life. Finley got DQ'd for jumping the gun. And Hornswoggle was effectively eliminated because he didn't return to the match. Yeah, Hornswoggle would have been in serious trouble. And Finley not showed up. There's a lot of big bodies in the ring. Kane, 3 bills. Batista close to 3 bills.
Foley was 3 bills at this point.
Huh?
Foley was probably
Foley's 3 bills. Yeah, Foley's 3 bills. Mark Henry, 4 bills. Big Daddy B, 5 bills. A lot of beef in the ring right now. A lot of big dudes in the ring right now.
I'll give Finley credit for putting the well-being of
Hey.
Oh, Elijah.
ECW.
What was his brother's name? Sylvester Turkai at the time?
Yeah. This is after that. I think this was before that, but he was in AEW at the time. Yeah, Turkai was they built him up as like the only. He was dominant as like a heavyweight in college, college collegiate wrestler.
Yeah.
And his only L was the Kurt Angle in his senior year, something like that. And Chavo eliminated Punk.
Trying to steal the WrestleMania title opportunity from Punk as well. What more can Chavo Guerrero do to see him? What's what happened to Batista?
Quite a Samoan spike.
Samoan spike. Okay, went under the bottom rope. That was a Samoan spike. He's from Umaga on Batista. Batista is still eligible. Batista has not been eliminated. You have to go over the top rope.
Look at this combination. Big Daddy V and Mark Henry battling Umaga. That combo. I'm getting to 29.
Oh, yeah.
It's
All
game
hell.
time.
All hell. All hell.
Triple H, play some Raw.
All hell.
Triple H throwing bombs. Cody exiting stage right.
If you're in this Rumble match, that's the worst man you want coming out right now. Uh-oh.
The Regal Assassin. He's turned 11 in the 14 since then. And Big Daddy V exits stage right. He had a really good rivalry with Umaga too. Triple H did. Let me get back to Foley. Yes. Remember 2000.
Talk about history between Triple H and Mick Foley in this building.
Elijah Burns never saw Foley coming. And he paid the price. That's not close to downtown New York City. No, it's not. You're not wrong, but it's not close.
And opens up a lot of space in the ring right now.
Yeah, but look at the bodies that remain.
Suddenly, we got some big players in here. Triple H has cleared a lot of the field.
There's a lot of beef and a lot of superstar power still left in this matchup.
What a right hand to Chavo. Right hand to Chavo.
Guys, at this point, is it anybody's ballgame? I think speaking of game,
Ooh.
Triple H's ballgame.
Now I can hit the steel behind the turnbuckle. That one? That's right. And the pedigree. And now,
Here we go.
30.
Here we go for the pop.
Who's number 30? After being prohibited from being in it.
Honestly, I picked Triple H to win this Rumble. I had no idea Cena was going to be in it. I couldn't believe that Cena was in it.
This is unbelievable! You gotta be kidding me! Oh my God! Triple H's expression told the entire...
It sure did. And that stopped. It froze because everybody was stunned that Cena was back after 4 months. And let's get it in. Mark Henry didn't like that. Cena went right to work. For the tackle. Obviously Cena was on Raw. Cena swinging for the fences. Exit stage right Carlito. Exit stage right Chavo. Exit stage right Mark Henry. Cena was snapping. Then ended his 380-day reign as WWE champion. At the time was the 6th longest, or 5th longest. Now it's the 6th because of Punk's reign, 434 days. And Cena and Hunter are battling. Throwing bombs. Spybuster. And Umaga. Okay, cute.
Batista's still in.
And now Umaga goes up for 10. Goodbye, Kennedy. Kennedy.
So your final 5. This is surreal.
Batista, Kane, Umaga, John Cena, and Triple H. And now Umaga's out. We're down to 4. We're down to 4. And now 3. There goes Kane. Batista lasted the longest in this match, as you can tell. Batista came in at number 6. And Cena is 30 and Triple H is 29. Madison Square Garden. 3 great world champions.
Batista has been in here in this match over 40 minutes. Could that be the difference? Over 40 minutes of that man the animal.
All right, Batista taunt. All right, well, I'd be like, what you got? What you got? What you got? All right. So, all right, let's go. Okay.
And then Triple H will proceed to tell them to suck it.
It's it.
It's on. It's on.
Who's going over the top rope? Big must touch the floor.
They're all throwing bombs. Ooh, nice elbow by Batista. And he went right to Triple H. Nice close up. This Garden was electric for this one.
John Cena shocking the WWE world.
Right, double team on Batista. He didn't like it very much.
Almost beheads both John Cena and Triple H.
The 2005 Cena and Batista, the last 2 men standing in that Royal Rumble.
Another spine buster eaten by Cena. This time of the Batista variety. Another spine buster by Batista. The Batista's dominating right now. Doesn't matter who's eating it first. He just getting up first. Over the Batista bomb. See the counter. And there goes Batista. We're down to 2. Two freshman men in the Rumble. It's amazing. During the brand extension, SmackDown won a lot of these Rumbles.
I think SmackDown's winning this year's Rumble.
Huh?
I think SmackDown's winning this year's Rumble.
You got to give Triple H some credit.
Yeah, they won a lot of these Rumbles with the brand extension. What was it? They did the brand extension. So the first, 2003 was the first brand extension Rumble. Lesnar was SmackDown. Benoit was SmackDown, and he jumped to Raw. Batista was Raw. That's 2-1 SmackDown. 06 Mysterio SmackDown. 07 Undertaker SmackDown. That's 4-1.
08 will stay.
Obviously gonna be Raw.
Yeah, obviously.
09 Orton Raw. 2010 Edge SmackDown. 2011 was Alberto, which is SmackDown. That was the 40-man. 2012 was Sheamus, SmackDown. 2013, Raw.
This is great. This is nuts. I love it.
2014, because the break session was done before. So yeah, done in 2013. Yeah, SmackDown won a lot of them. So let's see, that's what? 10 years of brand extension. SmackDown won 7 of them.
John Cena taking a lot of time. John Cena, you can't see me. What about a little?
Only didn't win this one, 2009, and 2005. SmackDown won it. SmackDown won the rest. So yeah, SmackDown won 7 out of 10 on the brand extension. The last 3 they were joint shows. 2014, 15, and 16. And now this one's back on the brand extension. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, 7 out of 10. Went to 7 out of 10 with the SmackDown. Amazing, ain't it?
Amazing.
Check this out. Double impact. Both these amazing athletes having similar ideas, delivering.
Let's see. Thinking back to the winners in the WrestleMania result. Hunter last year obviously didn't win at Mania. The year before was Roman. Didn't win. It's 0-2. See, 2014. That was Batista, didn't win. 2013 was Cena, he did win. 2012 with Sheamus, did win. 2011 Alberto lost. 2010 Edge lost. 2009 Orton lost. Wow, yeah, the winner of the Rumble is not a success for WrestleMania over the last 5, 6, 7 years, or at least in this decade. We're talking 2 out of 6?
Yeah.
Now actually won the main event, won the title, then went after WrestleMania. Now, yes, all parties involved except for Triple H became world champion later on in the year. Triple H is obviously world champion as of that, after winning the Rumble last year.
Here we go.
And Cena.
Cena wins! Cena wins! LOL! Cena wins!
The Mike Buffalo with the confirmation. My Buffalo with the confirmation. Cena would use his opportunity at No Way Out against Randy Orton. Orton get himself disqualified. Cena beat Orton the following evening to get his WrestleMania shot back. Triple H was the one-day elimination chamber on the Raw side, getting him in entry into the title match at WrestleMania, causing a good triple threat match between the three of them. Orton would punch Triple H in the head, and then pin Cena after a pedigree. And Cena would not win the WWE Championship at WrestleMania 24.
Yeah. That was it. The attitude adjustment.
Over the top rope would put Triple H on the floor, ending the proceedings.
Yep. That will do it.
Ironically, I think is today the anniversary of that?
Yes, this is.
Yeah. The 8-year anniversary of Cena winning the Rumble.
9-year.
Or 9-year, yeah. 2000, yeah, 9-year anniversary of Cena winning that Rumble.
I was like, does that say January 27th? Holy
Yeah,
mackerel.
I was reading the same thing. The 9-year anniversary of Cena winning the Royal Rumble.
I still recall Flair being my favorite.
I still go 2001 with Austin.
I like the 97 Rumble better.
Oh, Austin's second Rumble win.
First Rumble
win.
No,
it's first Rumble win. I'm sorry. Austin's first Rumble win.
Because you had random but guys in there.
Sure.
Overall, the Rumble winner is 13-9 at the championship opportunity.
Okay. 13-9 with the WrestleMania championships. Okay. That's about right. It's been a run. Cena's second Royal Rumble win in 2013 is the last guy to actually win the World Championship at WrestleMania after winning the Rumble match. So that is a thing. Anything else you want to cover, or we're pretty much good here?
We're pretty much good.
All right. So it leaves Monday for the lounge. We'll talk in earnest about the Super Bowl. We purposely left that off of last week's show, but we'll do that for the Super Bowl this week. We'll talk prop bets, look back at the previous 50, and we'll look at college basketball, which is certainly heating up, as numbers 1, 2, and 4 all went down this week. All in the span of hours, 1, 2, and 4 went down. So we figure Gonzaga is going to be number 1 overall in the polls on Monday.
Yep.
We'll get into that. Hockey's All-Star break. We'll be able to look at where everyone stands.
And let's talk about the Pro Bowl skills competition. That was nice.
Jarvis Landry winning the best hands.
Yep. Beating Odell.
Beating Odell by 0.2 seconds. And then getting tackled by Odell in 0.2 seconds after Jarvis won.
Yeah, that was a great watch last night. That was an hour of fun.
That actually did seem entertaining. So,
it was entertaining.
Yeah, by the NFL coming up with that. So,
the dodgeball was entertaining too because it was like the NFC just dominated.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll look into so let's see. The show, Super Bowl, some NCAA stuff,
Pro Bowl,
hockey stuff, some basketball stuff. I guess we'll look into the Pro Bowl. That's the thing. So yeah, that'll be Monday's Lounge. Basically, will be what Monday's about.
And it is 11:35 on Monco Radio, where music and minds meet.
Closing.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm in the loop all the time. At mc3.edu/txt, and it's very simple to sign up.